Now, for our feature presentation.
Doodle-doo.
Doodle-doo. Doodle-doo. Doodle-doo. Doodle-doo.
Alright.
That's right, Addams Family. We're gonna watch the Addams Family. I'm doing the voice again. I'm gonna need to.
We already watched the Addams Family.
No, we haven't watched it yet. That's how this works. We record and then we watch.
We're watching it right now.
Isn't it?
Hmm?
Welcome back to another spooky ass episode of Spooky Ass Spookyton. Too many spookies? I don't know. But we're gonna review the Addams Family 1991 edition. Let's do it. Let's record this podcast. And let's talk about the movie.
A movie you didn't seem to enjoy a whole lot.
No, it was good.
Okay.
Who was in it?
Well, it was directed by Barry Sonnenfeld.
His directorial debut.
Mm-hmm. He also did The Men in Black, and he also did Wild Wild West.
When Tyson told me, sorry, sidetrack for a second. When Tyson told me that Barry Sonnenfeld directed Men in Black, I was still looking for information on Casper. So I was like, Casper the friendly ghost, he won't let you remember. That's the Men in Black song. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but...
Alright, it stars Angelica Huston as Morticia Addams.
I'm not going to lie to you. I thought Morticia Addams was Cher my entire life until today.
A lot of people did, I think.
Yeah. I always thought that.
I could see it.
I thought it was Cher or Madonna, because about 60% of the time I can't remember which one's which. But I'm pretty sure it was Cher.
It's also got Raul Julia as Gomez Addams.
R.I.P.
Yeah, is a excellent actor. Christopher Lloyd as Fester.
Love him.
Christina Ricci as Wednesday, and Jimmy Workman as Pugsley.
Jimmy, gotta go to Workman.
Mm-hmm.
This is 2 of my picks in a row.
Spoiled.
I am.
Yeah, privilege.
Ghost?
Satan!
Okay. Well, we're back. Nothing happened. We were recording the whole time.
Editing.
The Addams Family is about... buckle up. It's about the Addams Family.
No.
Which I felt that was really weird. To have the title be the Addams Family and have it be like about the Addams Family.
I've missed that entire thing.
Really?
The movie.
Yeah, not everyone notices it.
Blows my mind. Changes the whole movie experience.
Yeah, once you watch it again, it's going to be a completely different movie. Gomez's brother, Fester, has been missing for 25 years. And every year they do a seance to bring Fester back. But it just so happens that their lawyer was funded by a loan shark who actually adopted Fester. So the lawyer comes up with this gnarly scheme to rob the Addams family using
Balloons.
Robbing the Addams family of their doubloons, but using the plan with Gordon or Fester. And then hilarity ensues, honestly. So funny. The plot of the movie is what we're talking about now. So I feel like this is a nice little nugget to put in there. Originally... Huh?
Nothing.
Did you say a shitty nugget or a chicken nugget?
It's a chicken nugget.
That's a good kind of nugget. Originally, when the movie was written, they were never going to tell you whether Fester was Gordon or not. But they had a cast meeting, and they convinced Christina Ricci to convince the producers, hey, you're a little girl, go give him the puppy dog eyes, and so but they were never gonna tell you whether Fester was Fester or not. They were just gonna leave it all ambiguous and shit.
Well, it's a good thing they did, otherwise Addams Family Values would be so confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. But yeah, I mean, that's the plot of the movie. as a nasty scheme to rob the Addams family of their hard-earned doubloons, and then
succeeds for a little bit. Kicks them out of the house. Use the neighbor that hates them to not let them get the house back.
Who should lose his position and job as a judge.
Could not agree more.
Yeah.
TV?
Never mind, I think it's about to turn off on its own.
4, 3, 2, 1. Powering off.
Okay, never mind. Sorry, I didn't realize I was about to do that until... yeah, you get it. Yeah, the judge should be fired. He is not impartial at all. He's a jerk face, and we don't like jerks on this podcast.
True.
Granted, Gomez is kind of a jerk for hitting his house continually with golf balls, but I don't think he should make a man lose his house because of it.
I personally would do that, but if I was the judge in the case against someone that was doing that to me, I would recuse myself, which is what any upstanding judge should do. Should be like, oh, I hold your life in my hand, crush. Because, I mean, the facts of the case are cut and dry. So he shouldn't... He doesn't need to be involved in it at all. Just take that to any other judge. It's a regular case. Fester Gordon wins. And then you're not a dirty sack of shit judge. Think about it.
Truth. But he got personal pleasure out of doing it, so...
And then he was able to, in the same scene, take Gomez's balls and give them back.
Just plopped his balls right on top of his desk.
It's true.
Right where his gavel lies, you know?
Gomez goes into a deep depression succeeding that.
Me too, Gomez! That was a high five between me and Gomez.
I thought that was a sink.
No, the sink's in the kitchen.
Oh. What about the bathroom?
No, we don't have a sink in our bathroom.
Okay.
Wash your hands in the tub.
Tub? Yeah, me too. Definitely not the toilet.
Wash?
Hands? Check your privilege.
We already saw him, faker.
Yeah, I'm a faker.
You're a phony!
We do have a special guest for the podcast today. There's two of them.
Things are here! High five.
That's just Daxton's hands.
Play me a song.
There's not an instrument here. What's he going to play you a song on?
A ukulele.
Sure. Yeah.
If you look at the camera, though, the lighting does kind of look like, because I've got dark sleeves and a dark background.
And because there's a big shadow going over me where the sign is.
But yeah, you're right. These are just, you can follow them.
On Twitter.
Don't.
And on Instagram.
Anything else you guys want to talk about in the plot? No?
No, not really. I think you guys covered it.
No?
It's a pretty fun plot. Just a silly Addams family doings.
Tyson, weird random question that I've never asked you before.
Mm-hmm.
What was the budget of this movie?
Well, the budget for this movie was estimated at $30 million. And it made almost 4 times that. $113.5 million.
Nice.
That's
So
weird.
Oh, it's a really good movie.
It is a pretty good movie.
It's a classic.
7th in both domestic and worldwide gross in 1991. And it was the 3rd rated PG-13 movie. So similarities in the numbers to Casper.
Casper, the friendly ghost?
No.
Just 5 years previous into
4.
4 years previous into Christina Ricci's career.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sending an SOS. But I'm going to stop because I don't want to break your candle.
Prior to tonight, I didn't know that the Addams Family was a comic. Usually in one-panel strips in the New York Times.
Mm-hmm. It's also a cartoon.
There's also a live-action television show in the 60s.
Which was?
So, you mentioned that it was a comic strip.
Yep.
The movie is supposed to be derived from the comic strip, but it also gets elements from the television show, but they actually change a lot around. So, like, originally Fester is Morticia's uncle, not an Addams at all. But then he becomes Gomez's brother for the movie. And
Grandmama.
Yeah, is in the movies Morticia's mom.
Right.
In the television show, possibly the comic, but I'm pretty sure it's a television show, is Gomez's mother. And in the musical, the Broadway musical, The Addams Family, they have a little bit of fun with that switcheroo, where they're doing a bit and like they're fighting about they're fighting about Gomez's mother. It's like last time she came to visit was 10 years ago. Now she still lives in the attic. He's like, my mother? I thought that was your mother. It's the whole thing. So, but I just thought that was kind of funny. It's got so many things that it is inspired by. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it is originally a comic, a one-panel comic. Tyson.
Yo.
What's Carly's favorite scene in this movie?
I don't know. What is your favorite scene in this movie?
I have an itch in my ear.
She said,
My favorite scene in this movie. So there's a lot of really funny scenes. I think just anytime they do anything super extra, like when they buy their own finger trap that was a party gift for Fester's birthday party when he was like 14 or something.
Yeah.
Spent $50,000 to buy something that they donated. It's hilarious for a good cause, and it just shows that they're just there to do what they want.
Yeah.
I think that's the move, though. I mean, like, because I think that you get like a bonus for donating something to charity, and then you probably get like a bonus for buying something for charity.
If you buy what you donated,
plus you get your own shit back. Like, I mean, when we talked about it, I'm poor, so I don't know that arena of like giving shit to people for free, except for like shit I'm too fat for now. But like, I just imagine like if I could donate like my kidney and then buy my own kidney back for charity, the tax write-offs.
It's like just donating the $50,000 with a small flex to it.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's like, we're not just gonna give you the money. We're gonna do it with a flair and touch each other.
And we're basically gonna fuck while we're giving you that money.
Wherever they want to. Anytime.
Mm-hmm.
They are a couple for the ages.
Hey, Carly. What's Tyson's favorite scene of this movie?
Tyson's favorite scene of this movie... What is it? I was going to try and guess one. But...
probably the scenes where Gomez is fencing his lawyer. Those are fucking hilarious.
You and I are on the same wave today, because that's what I was going to say as well.
Mm.
The fencing scene was probably my favorite.
Yep.
The train scene. No, I lied to you. The train scene was 100% my favorite.
Yeah, the little dude in the train and then fucking Gomez.
That's actually one of the scenes in the movie that's cut directly from an issue, or like a one of the comics. That scene is direct cut from that.
That's hilarious.
But just like the way that, honestly, the way that scene was done, I thought was awesome.
Yeah.
It was like shaking the whole house, and there was all these, I don't know. I thought it was cool. Fuck you guys.
I agree.
No, you hate me.
It's like a train crash.
You're right.
But also the fencing scene was really good. But my favorite scene was definitely the train scene. Once again, I cut you off. Did you have anything you wanted to add?
Nope.
I'm a terrible podcast.
I was done.
All I do is interrupt.
Your co-star?
Yes. But you co-stars, both of you guys. Scores and recommendations. What would you score this movie, and would you recommend it?
It's definitely a fun movie.
It's so fun.
It's
Ding.
a good time. That is for sure. I would probably rate it an 8 out of 13. And I would recommend it to anybody that lives under a rock and hasn't watched it yet. What are you doing?
I never really watched it until today.
It's been out since 1991.
Yeah.
I never really watched it until today. I've seen bits and pieces of both of them, but I've never seen either of them all the way through, except this one today.
What was your first impression of it?
I would give this movie a 7 out of 13. And I think it's a fun movie. There were some parts that weren't for me.
I saw you, like, the verbal ugh, but with your face.
Yes. Yes. There were some parts. But I think it's an enjoyable movie. I didn't love the Fester thing just because it was kind of like, in this case, I don't agree with being ambiguous on what the answer is. And I really still feel like they were being ambiguous what the answer is. Like, I mean, they say that Fester is Fester, but, like, it still feels kind of like they want you to think that he's not. Almost like they couldn't make up their mind. And I didn't like that. And the over-glorification of the Addams family. They're kind of terrible people. Like, they treat their family well, and they have a lot of fun with other people, but they do a lot of shit that's just, like, terrible. Like, what's his name? Pugsley? Straight up killed people today. Ended lives.
The big train, or the big truck honking in the intersection.
And I mean, yeah, it sucks what happened to the family, but I mean, Gomez did knock golf balls through that dude's window all the time. Could have injured him. Definitely damaged his house. The Addams family are kind of terrible people to people not named Addams.
Even two people named Addams. Look at Wednesday and Pugsley.
Wednesday was legit trying to kill her brother.
Consistently.
Yeah.
I have a rebuttal for both of you.
It's a movie.
It's a fictitious family. They were created for entertainment purposes.
Which is all the more reason why you shouldn't idolize them. Which is what my point was.
I don't know anybody who idolizes.
I know plenty of people that idolize them.
But,
not in person, because I
yeah.
wouldn't associate with those people.
I do like the way people view like Gomez and Morticia's relationship. I mean, that's pretty...
Seems like a good relationship.
Yeah.
I mean, like, all the people that, like, love the Joker and Harley Quinn... Harley Quinn should just watch Morticia and Gomez. Because that's the love that everyone thinks that the Joker and Harley Quinn have.
Yeah. That's a healthy relationship.
I wouldn't say healthy. It's pretty codependent. But it's significantly better than beating the shit out of each other. If I have to choose one, I'm going to pick codependent every time. And I do. Every time.
I'm not allowed to leave.
Send help. You can't get away.
I wrote this. It says help me.
Play M.
Play M. I'd give it a 9 out of 13, and I would recommend it, by the way.
Nobody asked you, Tyson.
I'm glad that you just put that in there, though, because I would have forgot to ask you.
Wow, babe.
What?
Just ignoring a third.
I forgot that we were at that part! I got off on a tangent! I really did forget we were at that part.
Who would you recommend it to?
Everybody. Everybody watch it. I don't care who you are. Watch it.
Don't watch it if you're dead.
Watch it if you're dead.
Don't watch it if you're dead.
Watch it if you're dead.
Don't watch it if you're dead.
Watch it if you did.
Don't watch it if you're dead.
Watch it if you're dead.
If you're watching this while you're dead, you might as well watch it.
If you're watching this while you're dead, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Until you're dead. And on the inside doesn't count.
Thanks for clarifying. Gomez and Morticia. They fuck.
A lot.
A lot. I mean, these are just the notes I have. They fuck.
They fucks.
They fucks.
Mm-hmm.
They fucks hard.
The dead pun game in this is electric. Just next level punnage.
Mm-hmm.
So much pun. All the pun. And I also wrote down Wednesday Addams playing games way before Jigsaw.
Yep.
She says the line, Pugsley, do you want to play a game? She says, do you want to play a game? She just big dicked Jigsaw. It's like, no, that's my shit. Cop and Wednesdays style.
Yeah.
Just like a man to steal from a woman.
And to be more successful at the same.
Right? They made 7 Saw movies, 19 Saw movies. They only made 2 Addams Family movies. Some bullshit. Some
Ghost?
bullshit. No, that's a cat.
Ghosts?
We need to finish
It's
this. Our
Satan.
animals are cold.
Fun facts. We got some facts and they're fun.
Fun facts.
They're facts, and they're fun.
Yeah. For this one, I kind of just sprinkled the fun facts throughout because I did the same thing with this that I did with Casper. Like, all the fun facts were like a small novel, and I don't know how to read, so. I mean,
So you just skipped over the ones that you didn't want to do.
yeah. But I did note that I did think it was interesting that the creators of the movie were sued by the creator or one of the writers of the television show because they actually technically had rights to the comic strip. So everything that they used that was from the television show was theft of intellectual property or what the fuck ever. I thought that was interesting.
How did that lawsuit go?
Settled out of court.
So they paid a bunch of money.
Mm-hmm.
Probably less than they would have if they had taken it to court. That's all I've got. What about you guys? Anything else? What about you? Anything else? Okay. Like, subscribe, comment, rate, review, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, jecll Studios. Do all the things that you do for other people you like on YouTube.
If you like us.
No. Do all the I don't care if you like us. It does not. That part does not matter to
Do it if you like Tyson.
Again, I could not.
We're going to get even less subscribers.
If you're the lady that wanted Tyson to touch your butt, make sure to like and subscribe and to comment who you are.
Are you going to make that fake account?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to let the ladies that are in love with Tyson come out of the woodwork and be like, I want Tyson to touch my butt. And they're just going to have thousands of Tyson touch my butt comments.
We're getting negative comments now.
I don't think that's possible. jecll Studios, Jecll. It's not like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Dr. Hyde and Mr. Jekyll, Dr. Mr. and Jekyll Hyde. It's not that one. It's Jecll Studios. Tyson and I, possibly Carly, are all going to be doing some vidya gaming.
Mm-hmm.
Scary vidya games, because it's Spooktober, and we need to be spooktified in the spooktacular of spookification.
Spoopy, spoopy, spoopy.
That's all I've got. Thanks for watching. Remember to... Am I forgetting something?
Next week.
So I always forget something. Next week, we're going to do... The thing. I don't know why we say next week, because we don't release these in week intervals.
We used to.
Next time, we're going to do the
episode.
thing.
Next time
And that-
on Dragon Ball Z.
Exactly. And that's not like, oh, I'm going to do the thing. I'm going to do the... No, it's like the movie The Thing, starring Kurt Russell Crowe.
Directed by John Carpenter.
That's really all I've got. Thanks for watching. Tell us what movie you want us to watch. We like to watch movies, man.
Mm-hmm.
Your favorite spoopy time.
What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite movie? Chicken privilege. Anyway,
Alright, Jack's Films.
I just think it's a funny bit he does, so I'm stealing it. I don't see what the problem is.
Blatant theft.
I don't see what the problem is.
Don't come after us, Jack's Films.
Please come after our Jack's Films. You have an infinite percentage more subscribers than we have. If you would just like roasted, if you flamed us on your channel, at least one of them would come look at our shitty content. So that'd be cool.
But don't come for us.
Don't come on us either.
Definitely don't do that one. I don't mind if you come for us. I don't know what that means, so I'm not intimidated by it.
It's when he's thinking about us in the bathtub.
Oh, well then I would prefer he did come for us. Thanks for watching, and as always, good show, old man.